Hey Trail Riders, I hope you guys are doing well today. Today we're going to be talking about our highest and noblest task. Our power passage comes to us from Acts 26:18, which says, to open the eyes and in order to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan to God, that they receive forgiveness of sins and the inheritance among those who are sanctified by faith in me. Our thought for today is I am dedicated to preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ and thus building his eternal kingdom. This is a higher and nobler task than any other. The scriptures that get us the connecting passages for today is Psalm 119:46, Matthew 10:18 through 20, Acts 26:1 through 32. The scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is Exodus 35, John 14, Proverbs 11, and Ephesians chapter 4. The Apostle Paul, persecuted for his Lord, was one day brought up in the foul-smelling dungeon under the king's palace, with his wrists sore from being in iron shackles, and appeared in court. He lifted up his hands, his fetters clinking, and preached Christ to be proud and noble assembly in the splendor of purple and gold. They were destined to be remembered, but only because Paul stood before them that day. Their prisoner, the little Roman Jew from Tarsus, immortalized them. Claudius, Lysias, the centurion, Governor Felix, Ananias, the high priest, Tertullus, the orator, Drusilla, wife of Felix, Procus Festus, King Agrippa, and Queen Bernice. It sounds like a roll call for some higher sorority soiree. These names probably would not have survived in history, but for Luke's writing about them in telling about the trials of Paul and the acts of the early church. While Paul spoke, he was changing the future of Europe and the whole world. Smelling of the prison, Paul's great heart was breaking in compassion for them. Kings, companions, courtiers, and even everyone in that court. He concluded his defense by saying, I would to God that not only you, but also all who hear me today might become both almost and altogether such as I am, except for these chains. Today we are called to address the great and mighty in our world. We reach the small and obscure because they are always more open to hear the loving truths of the gospel. But we must also purpose to reach those in authority. I will speak of your testimonies also before kings and will not be ashamed. Boldness and obedience are keys to such witness. You will be brought before governors and kings for my sake, as a testimony to them and to the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, do not worry about how or what you shall speak, for it will be given to you in that hour what you shall say. For it is not you who speak, but the Spirit of your Father who speaks in you. This is a lot of what God's servants even today, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ and thus building up his kingdom, is higher and nobler task than any other. I invite you to join me in this splendid mission of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. God bless you guys. I hope you'll continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.